Hello, everyone, and happy Monday. You know what time it is. It's time for 85 Beauty Talks. Know what time it is. It's time for 85 Beauty Talks. I just feel like we need a theme song. I don't know. I get excited and I start singing and dancing and moving and grooving, and it's time because it's Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, and you know what that means. I'm so happy to be here with y'all. I'm Keela Fowler, founder and CEO of 85 Beauty, and 85 Beauty is all about kicking intimidation to the curb and making makeup easy and accessible for women because when women feel beautiful, they're unstoppable. That's just the way it goes. And so today, we are specifically talking about makeup for video calls because I don't know about you, but suddenly I'm on camera 3 to 4 times a day, every day, Monday through Friday. Yeah, not for this, like not for 85 Beauty, but for my job as a teacher because now I am teaching my students from here. The same place that I share things with you about makeup, I am sharing with kids about social studies and math and reading and writing, and woo-hoo, it is a doozy. And so I want to talk specifically about how I can help you feel confident, prepared, put together for being able to do that, showing up every day on video, because it's not the same as showing up in person. As always, I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to share this out so that everyone who needs to jump in and can see the video can come on in, because sometimes you forget, right? Like, especially right now. I mean, just like go ahead and raise your hand. Like, give me the little like hand raising emoji right now if you are suddenly going, wait, is it Monday? Like, what day is it? I have lost track of the day somehow within the last like week's time. If you have lost track of what day it is in the last week, I want you to raise your hand and let us know that we are not alone, because every day I wake up and I'm like, wait, what day is it? And when was the last time that I did that thing, like the grocery store? I'm like, when did I last go to the grocery store? Was that 3 days ago? Was that 2 days? Was that yesterday? I don't know. Totally getting lost in the whole thing. Okay, so here we go. Let me share this out. And if you're watching, make sure you say hi. Just like give a hello, a little wave emoji. Just let me know that you're here. It's so fun to be with y'all. Alrighty, we're gonna share to 85 Beauty Society, which if you are not in 85 Beauty Society, it is like a happy, happy place where we talk about all the good things that have to do with makeup and beauty, and normally go live there in the mornings. So if mornings are your jam and you have been looking for an opportunity, hey Tawana, you've been looking for an opportunity to like hang out at a time that works for you, 85 Beauty Society is the place to be. I'm just letting you know, if you've missed it, you need to jump in. Like 85 Beauty Society is where it goes down all the time. It's a happening place, and I personally love it because it is where we get to just be like a lot more open and honest with each other about the realities of getting ready and then going to work like immediately. Okay, so last week I did a talk for the Boldly Rising Virtual Summit. It was so much fun. And I specifically talked about the same topic that we are talking about today, which is how do you show up for video, but I also talked about doing a 5-minute face. I'm condensing some of that material for you today, and I want to give you some tips and tricks for how you can show up on video. What I know to be true is that all of us just got this strange amount of time back in our lives, but not in the way that we would have maybe asked for it. For example, if you are currently working from home, you no longer have a commute. Anyone? I mean, I'm literally able to wake up 2 hours later than I typically do and still have my hour to myself of like doing my own thing before I have to get ready in the morning because I don't have to commute to work. It's astonishing. And at the same time like just morphs away as quickly as possible. And I'm like, where did it go? Like lunch, for example. If I don't actually tell myself and like set a lunch hour, if I don't say like, you will eat lunch now, I will work through that like lunch hour. And then suddenly I find myself really hungry, but also having to be like on camera with kids. And I'm like, how did this happen? Why am I here? This is a terrible plan. So time is this weird construct right now. And I want us to get on top of it by doing a few things. One, you have time to do makeup. And I don't mean that suddenly you're spending 20 minutes in the mirror. I'm saying if you spent no time in the mirror, spend 5. Give yourself 5 minutes, because when you give yourself 5 minutes, you are able to be more generous with giving to other people. And for example, the other day, someone wanted to video chat with me, a friend of mine. Now she's a close friend, so I don't care if she sees what I look like when I don't look like this. Y'all, I did my makeup today and I was like, fabulous. Like, you know, when you just do something right, like this blush situation, I cannot get enough of it. It is the blush combination I came up with, what was that, 2-3 weeks ago when I was trying on makeup that I didn't like. But this blush, like it's beautiful. I can't get enough. When my friend called me, I was like, oh, I don't care. It's her. Like, she can see me. It's whatever. But the idea that like maybe her husband would see me, I was like, no, like this is the house. Like, this is the house look where like other people can't see this look. And so if I spent 5 minutes getting ready, an unexpected video call from a friend or from somebody who's less friendly, right, wouldn't feel so off-putting, because it's like, I'm ready for the day. I would see you at the grocery store like this. But I don't normally see people at the grocery store in my pajamas with my purple hair bonnet on, just chilling on the couch. You know what I'm saying? So here are some tips. I'm just going to like, boom, 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 knock right through them. Number 1, do your hair, your makeup, and get dressed like you would on any given day. So if you normally work from Monday through Friday, do those things every single Monday through Friday. Like just do your regular routine, because what's happening is a lot of us, because we're home, we're more comfortable and we're staying in our like house clothes, right? Like our sweats and our sweatshirts and our like yoga pants and all of those things. But what's happening is we don't feel ready to face other people, because there is something that happens to your brain that says, I'm ready for others, when you put on your clothes that you normally wear when you go see others, right? Nobody ever sees me. Y'all, I live here by myself. Like I'm an adult woman who is single, and I live with me. So nobody else sees me in my yoga pants. And like my family who does, they're not here. So it just doesn't really make sense for me to feel comfortable and confident and put together wearing my yoga pants while on a video call with 9 and 10-year-olds, because my 9 and 10-year-olds never see me in yoga pants. If your colleagues never see you in yoga pants and that's what you're wearing for these video calls, it's going to feel so uncomfortable. So get dressed, like put on your regular clothes, do your hair, do your makeup, whatever your regular routine is, do those things. Okay? Next step. If you're able, I want you to take these calls in a location where you aren't distracted by your background, not others. I don't actually want you to think about what other people are seeing. I want you to think about what you are seeing. For example, I see on one side, I have Murph, my little koala. Oh, my sweet buddy. This is Murph. Some of you feel like Murph judges you. He does not. He's friendly and loving. Yes. So Murph, I love Murph. I want everybody to know about Murph. Murph is amazing, right? But then on the other side here, I have books. I have a picture of me and my mama. I have some vases. Nothing about this distracts me. There's nothing back there that I'm like, don't want you to see that. It doesn't bother me. But over on that side of the room, I have a board that has Post-it notes and things pinned to it, a bulletin board of all of the ideas for 85 Beauty. I wouldn't want you to see that. This is like seeing the inner workings of my mind. It's all of the good stuff that I think up, that I say, wonder would it be cool if we tried this? I wonder if people would like to do this activity next. I wonder if I should offer this program next. That's something I wouldn't want you to see. So I would be distracted by that being in my background because I would keep looking at, I hope you're not looking at that. Can you read that? I hope not. If those things come to mind, I need you to choose a different location in your home to film at or change the background. So for example, if that picture of me and my mom, which I love actually, if that picture was bothersome, I might just move it so that you're not seeing that and I'm not getting distracted by it. Does that make sense? You can also get creative about where you film. Maybe a hallway with like a little TV tray, that would work out better because there's nothing really like busy or distracting about that hallway compared to filming somewhere else. I want you to think those things through. Third one I want you to do, and this is unexpected, but I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Now, I talked about getting dressed as you normally would, right? I want you to do those things, but I am not saying that you can't be comfortable. In fact, what I am saying is I want you to grab a blanket, straight up. I want you to grab a blanket. I want you to drape it across your lap. It's your blankie. Like there's a reason that little kids want their blankie when they feel nervous or scared, right? It brings comfort. I have a stuffed animal. Yes, I still have him. He exists somewhere. I don't know where he is. Shh, don't tell. I had the stuffed animal dog, and he was like a little puppet. Like you could put your hand in the back of his mouth and make him talk. It's cuter than it seems. But his name was Wrinkles. Y'all, I was not going to any doctor's appointment without Wrinkles. Wasn't happening. Like, they're not doing any finger pricks, no shots, no, because the doctors are real sketchy when you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you never really know what's on the itinerary for what's going to happen to you when you're a kid and you go to the doctor. So I refused to go to the doctor if I did not have Wrinkles with me. No Wrinkles, no doctor. Like it wasn't happening. I just want you to like think that through for a moment, right? The comfort that like a stuffed animal, that a blanket brings to you, it just like kind of a level of nerves that might be up here, it just like brings it down a little bit, right? So no one can see, like y'all, I have pants on, I'm wearing a full regular outfit, but if I had to stand up, let's say something happened and I had to grab something, that could be kind of uncomfortable if I was wearing pajama pants instead of like being fully dressed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fully dressed, so no big deal. But a blanket over the lap, nobody can see that. No one. And they can't see it at all. So that means you can have the little bit of comfort that you need. And I mean like the cozy, like the real good blanket, right? Like the couch blanket that you snuggle up with every day when it's TV time, right? Like that's the blanket. You can put it on your lap. It'll keep you warm and it'll also just keep you like calm. Okay? Now, you might think, really, Keela, that's it? That's all you've got for me? And no, of course not, because I give you makeup tips. So I'll give you three makeup tips. Okay, 1, I want you, before you ever even jump on any of these calls, when you open up your webcam to do whatever, right? You open it up so that you can see, you're going to Zoom, or you're going to do Google Hangouts, Meet, or whatever the video conferencing app you're using. It gives you a preview of yourself. So before you even like click in to join the call, you can see yourself on camera. I want you to do this while you're doing your makeup. That's step 1, because then you can actually see what you look like on camera, because the things that you see in real life in your mirror are not going to translate to camera. And so you might have to do your makeup a little bit differently. In 85 Beauty Society, I talked about this last week. So my eyebrows, I go a little darker and heavier on my eyebrows on camera than I do in real life because they show up better on camera. Second thing, you're going to realize that you might be a little shiny. Like, and I don't mean sheen, right? Like this highlight situation is so good, right? But there is a difference between looking like glowing and looking greasy. And you want to know if you look that way before you suddenly see yourself and see other people seeing you. You know what I'm saying? So get a little get a little powder and just go ahead and add powder to those areas where you might get a little shiny. Number 3, when it comes to your lips, a lot of people are like, I don't like lipstick, I don't like lip gloss, I don't do it. I don't know that life, because y'all know I love a lip product. If I could, when people are like, oh, if you were to be on a desert island, what would you bring? And I was like, all of the lip products, obviously. But I'm telling you, I just like the teeniest bit of color on your lips just brings your whole face to life. It just gives you a boost. So put a little lip color on. You don't have to put on anything that you don't like, but I mean, even the little bit of like that little pinky lip color that you're like, I mean, it doesn't really do much. I'm telling you, it'll do something on camera. It will just make a difference because everybody looks a little washed out on a webcam. I'm just saying, that's the way it goes. Okay, that's everything I have for you today. I'm a little over my time. I know I try to keep these to 15 minutes or less, but these tips are so important and I wanted you to have them. If you haven't already gotten your free, like free 99, your free, quick and easy 1-product guide to makeup so that you're like, this is overwhelming, it's a lot of steps, where do I start? Start with 1 product. You go to 85beauty.com/easy. You sign up, you get your free download, and then you can go ahead and take a look and figure out what is the best item for you. I walk you through it, and then there's videos over at 85 Beauty Society that tells you exactly how to use this stuff. So I, of course, have the best time every Monday here with you, and I will see you super soon. As always, stay fabulous. Bye, y'all.